Someone left. What are you? Avocado Princess. I don't know who that is. The Leaf Boys. Why does that sound familiar? I'm just sitting here talking. I don't even know if anyone's even on the channel. Just saying. We are live. Join us. The weekly update. Known as Faded Mansuda Friday mornings. Sounds Friday mornings. What is that guy? Like some sort of promotional. It's like in all the old superhero comics. Okay. That guy was cracking me up. Oh my God, I got a new keyboard. It came in, and guys, it's not like that flat piece of junk that I used to have before where I was always putting in typos. I'm so excited. And I got macro keys. now.
I will be back.
I heard the kid is hopping in the car with the missus. She's going to be, they're going to be, we'll see you soon. They're going to be getting some McDoodles, as we like to call it in this household. No McDonald's here, just McDoodles. Just McDoodles for all. I don't even know. Again, I don't even think anyone's here yet. Oh, we have two people here. We got two people here. They exist. They're on. Say friend. Oh, say Friday mornings. Or Gibble. And what's new with Faded Mansuda? Join us at the link below. Left action house. Boom. Yes and now. So do I have a limit to like 900 people? It says that I've had like 900 people that I could go ahead and put stuff into, which it says we've had some faded arrivals. We got Bulldog in the house. We got Kundik. Yeah, and people are getting verified. I like to see that. Unfortunate Clover. Is he even in here anymore? Can I even click the add note? No, he must have left. Exclamation ban spreading scams. What? Who is this? I always want to reach out to Unfortunate Clover and be like, your theme picture is hilarious in terms of being banned for scams. So let's bring you on back. Bring the scams on back to Faded Mansuda. Oh my goodness. That was too funny. All right, guys, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and show off. I've figured out how to get the artwork done pretty quickly. And even up until this morning here, I've got it down to where I can really get it done, like one done in less than 10 minutes. Usually it's like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on whether my computer's having an allergic reaction to anything. But we got 10 Faded Mansuda to show off today that are done. And, dude, with this way that I've got it going, we've got all of the stuff saved at the right sizes. We have the font down. I have exactly where it's going to go. And you're going to see the part that I love the most is that it all lines up perfectly when I scroll through these, which is like the fucking point of all this. That was like part of the reason that, because this isn't the first time that I've made the playable cards. I've tried making playable cards before, and I was using GIMP as I am still using it. But I just couldn't get shit to line up properly, and having to resize the image every single time was driving me insane, not to mention making it blurry and screwing it all up. So I knew that I had to go and resize everything. That was a pain in the butt. So we went ahead and just did all that. So all of that is done. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to be doing today is just making cards, man, because I want these things done. I don't know if I'll be able to get all 200 done. I guess 190 are left, but I don't know if I'll be able to get all of those done by next week. But I'm thinking that I'll have most of them done, which if I can get pretty much all of them done within a week, and that means we could have first edition playable packs the following week. So you might want to save up your THC because those are going to be multi-card packs. I'm deciding between 3 and 5. I think the price is going to be about 1,500 THC for a pack. But again, I'm pretty sure I'm going to put 5 cards in each of these packs. So 1,500 THC for 5 cards. And again, this is so you won't have to spend any more wax on Faded Mansuda. If you save up your shit and you save up your THC or you go out and acquire that while it's, at the price that it's at, maybe it'll go up, maybe it'll go down. But the whole point is that if you bought a bunch of the promo cards and you're getting a bunch of THC and you're like, what do I do with all this THC? How about buying the first edition playable cards, which, by the way, you guys know that these promo cards, once we go live with the playable card drop, which is many moons away, like a year away at least, it's a very long time away. But once we have the playable card drop, those promo cards are going to go strictly to just staking. These first edition playable cards, they're going to be the playable cards that you can use once we switch over to that. So again, this is an opportunity where I'm spending my wax to create these NFTs and stuff like that, that you can use your THC that you've earned to be able to go ahead and purchase those NFTs with THC so that you may not ever have to spend wax again. You may not ever have to spend wax again. You may have finished your wax spending journey here at Faded Monsuda. It's going to be all about the token, THC, which, in my opinion, it's kind of like we'll have the wax drop for people that are brand new for the playable cards. And like after that, really the only other wax drops that they're going to be is when we get to Gen 2. You know what I mean? After that, Hybrid Monsuda, that's going to be THC, flats, THC, all the furniture to put in your flats, THC, music, THC, everything's in the game is going to be THC. That's the whole point of having a game token, in my opinion, is that for the majority of shit, it's all going to be THC. And if I create a fun game, a good game, stuff like that, the percentage that I get off the second market will eventually be able to pay all the bills, maybe even pay for workers and other stuff like that. Again, if I make a successful game, which go figure, that to me has always been the point, right? If you make a fun game, the money is gonna follow. If you make a successful, fun game that's easy to play, that's easy to onboard, stuff like that, the money will follow. So that's just it. And then if it doesn't, then it's just a fun thing that we all get to play. You know what I mean? It's a fun thing that we all have access to. We'll all be able to play it. We'll all be able to have a good time. And I know that there's a lot of people that, they want to play a game. That's the reason that they came. Some people are here for the investment. So obviously, I'm trying to do right by both people, which is why, again, this first edition playable cards, again, this is going to be THC purchasable. THC! I'm not even having a wax drop for the first edition cards. Not a single wax drop for the first edition cards. It's going to be all THC. You're going to be able to get in there. You're going to be able to play it. We need to shout out HTTPS. Oh, no. I got to get used to my new keyboard. It has like some hotkey action that I'm not used to yet. So if I don't click on shit, it's like, it like flies all over my thing. I'm like, oh! It's a gaming keyboard. So it's meant to have extra hotkeys. But this is another fun feature. I'm always such a like nerd when it comes to this. Like, look at what's up. I must have hit the mic. My bad. I must have hit the mic off when I was trying to show it off. But all right, let's go back to the setup I had. Boom. The moving color, your hotkey muted. No! All right, Twitch.tv. My dog is in there mourning the kiddos heading out to McDoodles. It's like, oh, like at the window. They're going to come back, Puffin. Don't worry. They'll be back. You have the exact same keyboard? Is it the Corsair K55? RGB light? The Corsair K55 RGB light. That's the one that I got. I was pretty excited about it. It's got the hotkeys on there. I'm stoked to like MMORPG with this thing because it's going to be like, you guys ever like, you know how you can like put like hotkeys all the way over to like 0 and the minus and the plus and like, I've never been able to reach that. Like when I have to do, I don't know, different brand, but it's similar. But that's just it. It's like when you like have to use the arrow keys to move or even the mouse to move, and then you have your fingers on like in order to look around, and you have WSAD over here. Like it's so hard to accurately hit the 0 key, like just perfectly without stopping moving and stuff like that. I've always wondered, I was like, why are people murdering me when I was a kid? I was like, why are people murdering me online and like able to use every ability without ever fucking up? And then I eventually found out that there was macro keys. People have extra keys on their keyboard that are right within their pinky range that they can assign the other buttons and numbers to. So that way they can use all their abilities without ever having to stop or up by moving their hands off WSAD to try and hit the 0 key to use that ability over there. Which if you play PvP on MMORPGs, usually if you have 10 abilities that you can use, usually you do have to use all of them. Woohoo! All right, hold on. 4X, there we go. So there's the Twitch. Make sure that that works. Let me know if I fucked that up at all. But go follow Mark Clark. I'm pretty sure he raided on into us. Pretty sure he goes live just to make sure he can raid on into us. So much appreciated. Much appreciated, Mark Clark. I did not set up a drop today. We could end up setting up a new drop because we were almost sold out of this last one. If I did, it would be like a micro drop because it wasn't really announced, but just so that we have some going on. Yeah, there's 489 packs have sold of the 500 for the General and Everything pack, which again, not surprising. I've mentioned the first edition cards at this point, so kind of was expecting that. Kind of was expecting that this would slow down a bit because some people have a grip of the promo cards. Some people have a grip of those cards. It might be saving up their THC for that first edition shift. So we're kind of at that little interesting spot in the system. Oh, by the way, for those of you who didn't know, part of the reason that there's not more artwork done is we had to do a manual scrubbing of all 22,000 plus lines in the claimable balances for Wax DAO, as we had to audit the account this week. That was super fun, but it was actually well worth it because we're getting 1.25 million THC sent back to us, which is great news because instead of being locked up in Wax DAO, we'll be able to either put that back in for, claimable balances. As you guys know, Wax DAO had this weird moment where like all of a sudden the like total hourly pool, like what it was drawing from it, got like multiplied by like times 5 on some of them. And like it was like 3,500 THC was being pulled out. And now it's like back down to like 600 to 900 with some of them. And the reason that that's important is because no one got paid more. Everyone got paid the same amount, but that excess amount was just getting locked inside of Wax DAO, which Mike D is aware of. He knew it happened when I brought it up to him. Super chill about it, sending it all back. So that's good news. I even wonder. wax.blocks.io. And shout out to Hellacious Z and Mark Lar for helping me and verifying numbers and stuff like that with me and helping me go through that junk. They're even trying to look at getting a script together just to, be able to read all that. But as we all saw, it's a very tedious task, even if you were to write a script, because then you'd have to add in the script that has to keep loading more. In addition to reading the information after it loads more and waiting and making sure. And every time you hit load more, there's always a chance that it corrupts and doesn't show all of the things. So again, it's one of those things where it's like, it's hard to tell what's all in there, what's all claimable, which is why I usually go a little bit under the amount that I find, is because there could have been a couple extra people that weren't included in there. But yeah, it's madness. It's madness. They're coming back, Puffin. They're coming back, buddy. You gotta chill. So excited about that. Planning on doing some fun stuff like that. I may even include THC giveaways on the stream. So I may start doing that when we get this little bulk amount back, because wouldn't it be nice to like get 500 THC and then you could do whatever you wanted with it? Or like once the first edition cards come out, if I did like a 1,500 THC for first place, like that would be pretty neat, right? Like you could go buy 3 General and Everything packs. You could buy 15 Faded Clothes packs. You could go buy one of the first edition packs. You could do whatever you wanted with it. I'm having fun with this. Oh yeah, you guys are all hitting play and stuff like that. Let's share this tab instead. By the way, if any of you have ever wondered what accounts, like there's Faded, which you can see is made by me. There's Stake.Faded, Token.Faded, there's Vault.Faded. there's if you ever see .Faded, like blank .Faded, usually that's me, unless someone went in and actually bought something. But yeah, that's all of our different accounts and stuff that are going to be built, and a lot of them are going to have smart contracts added to them, just so that way we kind of have everything locked down. And also that way, just like, so if someone gets access to like one account, not all of them are compromised. They're all separated on these different accounts and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a good time. It's good fun. All the other things, not that it's going to get compromised. I'm just a weirdo and like focus on shit like that and like try to make sure everything's ready to go and shit and everything's on top of stuff. And shout out to Vise. Vise helped me set up all these and things like that. But no, we're gearing up, bro. We're gearing up. We've been geared up, as you can see, for the past 7 months, trying to get everything in order and shit like that. Okay, this is, actually really like this. So we have Left Action House. And that's cool, but let's edit this here. Faded, bruh. Okay, so you have to do exclamation faded, bruh, and then your wallet. I'm going to hit OK. So now Left Action House is in the fold. So now you can do faded, bruh. See, Buzz King is right in there. Blingity, blingity, boom. Boom, mother trucker. Boom. Faded, bruh. So if you're hitting exclamation play, I ain't going to do nothing for you. Exclamation play ain't doing nothing. I'm just saying, I see people doing exclamation play. Can't be doing no exclamation play. Exclamation faded, bruh. I still see people doing exclamation play in there. I still do. No long hair, no! No long hair, no! Hell yeah, fuck the bots, says Las Vegas. Fuck the bots. Fight the power. That's right. All right. Oh, guys, different random stuff here. Make sure that you guys do check out Share This Tab Instead. Please log in. No, it drops. There we go. How about one of these packs? This is super dope. This is a super dope community. If you guys haven't checked out Super Dope before, he is a streamer. This collection is not meant to be a game. It's not going to be stakeable. Let me make all of that clear. From what he has said, he has no plans to do any of that with any of this. The whole point of this is that the cards were made by the community members that watch the show, and they went ahead and used AI to create these different images, and then they kind of created like lists for like a move for the card or something like that. They're just meant to be funny. If you want to support his stream, he's doing it as a way that you can support it. You can also earn the packs by watching his stream with channel points, and when you redeem it, he'll send you a pack. So you don't necessarily need to buy him. You can just go support him, which if you want to go do that. Hold on. I got to make sure I got the right one. Twitch.tv/SuperDopeTV. All right, good. Super Dope TV. Boom. So if you want to just go watch and earn a pack that way, that's also supporting. I just like to give shout outs to community members that have been doing stuff. They've been a part of the Wax community. They've been a part of NFT gaming communities, Web3 gaming, sharing all that stuff, sharing it all. Well, first edition will be dropped on NFT Hive as well. Yes, it will be dropped on NFT Hive as well. I don't even think Atomic Hub really even like knows that we exist. I like showed up to one of their things like, I've never even heard of this collection before. Says like one of their people over there. I was like, yeah, goes, you guys don't do any community outreach. You guys literally, Faded Monsuda gets brought up every time they have a mention your top 3 collections that you would spend wax on. There's at least like 3 to 5 people that always mention Faded Monsuda. Sometimes there's more. Sometimes we have like 10 people that mention Faded Monsuda in those fucking posts. And they're still like, we've never even heard of Faded Monsuda. Oh, good. So you don't read any of your posts that you make. You just make them and shit like that. Let's just say I don't like Atomic Hub. I'm not a fan. Zero pay attention. So I guess if you're like selling stuff or doing stuff, do it on Nifty Blocks or NFT Hive. Both of those have been way more vital in building the Faded Monsuda collection than Atomic Hub ever has been. But yeah, man. That's I don't want Atomic Hub to get any of my shit, honestly. I don't want him to get my second market sales. I don't want him to get jack diddly, bro. They don't deserve it. If anything, they tried to stop this collection from ever existing. So Sven, I'm looking at you. So I don't give a shit about Atomic Hub. They can eat it for all I care. That's just me. Bro, I love this. We only have 28 people in. We have 38. Did we just fix this? Did we just fix? Oh my God. Is Grubfish like now more usable? I wish we could do this for marbles too. I wish we could do this for marbles as well. I would love that. I love if I could just change the thing and have that in there. Because this is nice. Because you can't just, you just got a script set up to join the stream and just do exclamation play. This is solving so many issues. Because then you have to like actually multi-account. If you just exclamation play or whatever in your wallet, then like you can just have a script that logs everything in and out and then just goes ahead and hits it and rolls through it. But this one you would have to actually be logging in manually. So at least there's like a slight difference, a very small one. Here we go. I'm going to show you guys how quickly we can make one of these cards now, though. Oh, by the way, let's go ahead and show off let's show off the cards that have been made, the 10 that I was talking about. Share screen, window. Is that this one? Here we go. So here we go, man. Here they all are. And watch the numbers. Look at the numbers at the bottom. This is the important part about this. Notice that they are right on top of each other. Notice how they never move. Notice how they always stay the same. Look at the text. The text is always lined up at that same spot. Text is always lined up at that same spot. See? Always that same distance away from the top, even when... Oh, by the way, italics means that this is a vanilla card. If you see the italic in the text, this is just a vanilla description. Why? Because it's a vanilla Monsuda. It doesn't have a special ability. So if you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh!, you know that on most vanilla cards, they have just the allure of the card, which is what we've done. So Purple Puncher has nothing flashy when it comes to the Fated Monsuda Purple Puncher. Citizens that need a sparring partner are big fans of having a Purple Puncher around, since this Monsuda is always ready for a good fight. Just keep in mind, it has punch in its name. It can hit pretty darn hard. So there you go. There you go. This is the way. This is the way. Otherwise, it's just a big batch of empty space that looks wrong, in my opinion. But yeah, no, this is, and then we have, and then no. So you can tell the difference between the ones that have abilities because they have the underlining and they have the space between the underline and the text that describes the ability. So Amnesia, Monsudas that enter a battle phase with Old Boy Blue forget their abilities for a turn. So for a full turn, an ability is just wiped out. That's pretty intense, which, by the way, guys, that can be really powerful if you use Old Boy Blue on a Monsuda that has like a +3 attack for their whole side of the field, which we actually do have someone that does that. Where are you? OG Master Slim, for example, attack +3 for all Monsuda on your side of the field while this Monsuda is in the smoke ring, which is pretty damn potent, by the way. Which, by the way, it says 0 here for attack, but guess what? +3 attack for all Monsuda on your side of the field. Guess what that means? That includes OG Master Slim, so he really has 3 attack. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. But yeah, pair this up with a card like Geno Gorilla that already has 3 attack and 5 health. Now it's a card with 6 attack and 5 health. Yes, are they back? Are they back, little happy pup? If you hear my dog making little happy sounds, he loses his shit. He loses his shit. I just now got that, Blue Penguin. No. Oh my goodness. What's up, bud?
Tell them about the kid we nailed with snowballs last night.
Oh, we're in the middle of Fated Monsuda, but my kid wants me to tell you that we made a kid rage quit in a Roblox game last night where you throw snowballs at each other, which was probably not the best thing we could have done, but was also somewhat funny at the same time. Which, first of all, he threw the first snowball at Luca, so we just kept throwing snowballs back at him. Right. And then all of a sudden he like left, and we hadn't been reading the chat, and the chat was like, "Leave me alone!
And you were like, no,
leave me alone, stupid people!" No, I didn't read anything. so we made a kid rage quit last night.
It's a life lesson.
It is a life lesson, exactly. Best day ever. And now I got Mickey D's here. All right. Bye-bye. So let's do the first giveaway. Then I'll make a card and I'll show you how easy we've gotten it down to. Like I said, could make them in about 5 to 10 minutes, which is nice. It's nice. if I get into a groove, I could technically make like 12 of them in an hour. If I get into a groove, that's hard for me to do sometimes. Got a crazy full house, but still, I was very pumped about this, making these. And the first one took a little bit longer, and the second one didn't take as much time. And now that I've done 10, now I feel like I've really got it down. Now I feel like this is money in the bank, baby. All right. I got to share the screen, though. Let's share the screen. You guys have until 9:31. 9:31, then we're starting. We're going to do 3 Gen 1 Everything packs. First, 15th, and 30th. Guys, get on in there since we got 42 viewers. 35 contestants. Bro, I love this. I love this faded, bro. Faded, bro. Get on in. Got the bacon, egg, biscuit thing. Guys, you're not going to get in. Do an exclamation play. Got to look. Got to read. 31, I'm going. If you missed this one, not to worry. We're doing plenty of giveaways. Exclamation play is not going to work. That's 31. We got to go. Grub fish royale, baby. Get that grub fish royale Holiday Inn. Get that grub fish royale Holiday Inn. No hotels or motels here. Just a grub fish royale and Holiday Inn. Don't worry, 420. We're going to be doing plenty more giveaways. We're going to do plenty more giveaways, 420. But you're actively here. See, like, that's going to be the one that you miss. It's poops, but there's a lot more people who aren't here that just have exclamation plays flying in. I love how the Holiday Inn didn't fit with the rest. Yeah, no. It wasn't said to make sense. It was said to be ridiculous. Preposterous. Flippity floops. And poops magoops. All right, here we go. Soul Adrian. Many zeros, Dave Ira, and Asteroidina 311. Congratulations, you are the winner! Y'all ready for this? All right, there we go. I'm in a good mood if you couldn't tell. Holiday Inn, as in holla, you're a grubfish, are in. There we go, OP influencer. Holiday Inn. There we go. He's got it. He's got the way. I didn't say it that way, but I'm going to say I was saying it that way. Oh. Oops, you're not logged in. Get the friggity frackle out of here. What you talking about, bro? What you talking about, brother? Not logged in. Preposterous. Ridiculousness. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, no,
Am I being too loud?
No. I love you.
Oh, great googly mooglies. You're not logged in. Why is it showing up like this? Why are you acting a fool? Why are you acting a fool? That was weird. That's okay. Twitch giveaways. Left Action House Faded Monsuda Friday mornings. Oh, share this tab. Gen 1 Everything Pack. Shabaya. Good Ninja. There we go. There we go. It's absolutely craziness. Absolutely preposterousness. All right, and Fu. You got it, man. You got the prize. We send it to you. Here we go, Dave Ira. Dave Ira coming on in. Coming on in like it's the weekend. Guess what? It is the weekend. That's right. And not just that guy who calls himself the weekend. It is the actual weekend of days. Ta-da! If you guys can't tell, I'm pretty excited about the artwork. If you guys can't tell, I'm pretty excited about this page. What is this nonsense? I saw it. I saw it pop up and open. Bro, Atomic Hub, don't you anger me, Atomic Hub. I will come down on you with the force of 1,000 suns. All right, we said to get out of here. Puppet, no. No, you can't have my sandwich. It's my sandwich. It's my sandwich. All right, here we go. Boom. Gen 1. Everything back. There we go. There we go. Bing, bang, boom. All right, let's approve. And then let's do one of those ones where we open up a pack and see what's inside, and then hopefully we get something awesome, and then we can give out something awesome on stream. Wouldn't that be awesome? All right, so here we go. Share this tab instead. Hit the play again. Exclamation, faded, bruh. Faded, bruh. There you go. So get on in there. Get on in there to win there. Go to inventory. We go to Series 5 promo pack. Unpack. That's right. We're going to unpack this Mamma Jamma, but we're going to share the tab while we do it. Because that's the Faded Monsuda way. He stopped calling when he switched to acting and writing. I thought you just sniffed a buzzball. No. Have you thought about what you mean you'll use to tell additions apart? Like icons, frames, or different backgrounds? Well, chances are that the regular playable cards are going to have different text and stuff on them. Things are going to need to be balanced and changed and stuff like that. So the playable cards will have probably all of the abilities once we finish all the testing and stuff like that. So first edition cards will be a little bit different in that way. But yeah, for the most part, it's going to be very similar to the whatchamacallit. It's going to be very similar to the misprints and the regular promo cards, where you have to like actually look at the schema and do things like that in order to be able to tell. So if you're buying something, you have to pay attention that you're actually looking at it. You have to pay attention and look at shit. Sensei. Ricardo Rhino, Jada Jade, Scully Screwball, Calypso Crystal. All right, let's see if we pull anything good out of the. That was poops. That was poops. Let's see if we can pull anything good out of. Should I have to just go to the unpack one, maybe? Let's go to login. Let's go to a Waxcloud, a wallet. Which, by the way, we do have a faded close pack going as well. We have both of those. Unpack/claim. There we go. There we go. Let's go up. First and 30th might end up splitting this, but unless we get something incredible out of this. Wait, no. Deny. I don't want to do a faded close pack. That's not what we're here for. We're here for the general and everything packs. There we go. There we go. Unpack that Mamma Jamma. Unpack it. Let's see what we get. Mr. Smashy. All right, so let's see what first and 30th are going to get. I forgot to share it. Poops. There we go. We're going to share this tab instead. Go to inventory. And here we go. The lowest listing is $38.49. Holy frijoles. All right, so I guess first place is going to get these three NFTs right here. And then, because that's Series 2, right? Is that why that's so expensive? That's got to be why that's so expensive, is because it's Series 2. I say so expensive. It's like $1. It's not even $1. So it's not like super expensive. But there's the time where 38.49 wax was like, holy cow, that's impressive. Mr. Smashy, Calypso Crystals, Ricardo Rhino, those three are going to first. And Scully, Scrooby, Silvazong, and Jada Jade, those three are going to be going to 30th. All right, let's go back to Grubfish. Share this tab instead. So we got 37. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to make a card now. Because it was not easy when shit didn't fucking add up. It was very annoying until I figured out how to do it. And then it sucks. Then you figure shit out. And then you're like, what the? This is the easiest thing in the world. Which is always just saddening once you figure stuff out. I wasted so much time. But yeah, it's super simple now that I know what the fuck I'm doing. Let's go on down here. We got the flower card template. So let's pull that up. So there we go. We got the template. I added the tetracell to it. I'm going to have to do that to the other frames as well. But we're going to finish off the flower types. And then let's see here. I'm going to go over here. I just did Remus Wolfster, which means that Grandpa Purpa is going to be next. So what I'm going to do is, now this is kind of the crazy part here. Present slides. I guess stop screen. All right. So go back to share screen because this is going to be like back and forth, man. It's going to be back and forth. All right. So we share here, right? So I'm going to go to new. I'm going to go to open.pixel. I'm going to pull up Grandpa Purpa. I have the .pixel up. So there he is. There's Grandpa Purpa. Make sure I give it a quick check, thorough look over, because some of them I even spotted shit where I effed up. See? Just like that. Just like that right there. See how there's that little bit of stuff right in there? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and copy that. Yeah, there was a missed area right here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that in right there. Boom! Shabundablow. So there you go. That's kind of what I mean by that, where I want to go in and make sure that everything is looking proper for these cards. So it does give me an opportunity to look at the text, look at the background, make sure there's no strays or anything like that. Because, again, once the playable cards, we want these things to look perfect. We don't want any errors. I know that I'm doing all this stuff myself and that it can be somewhat understandable. But there you go, 400 by 400, right? So I'm going to go in to my files. I'm going to rename that so that way I actually can find it if I ever want to look at it again. So I personally do Grandpa _ Purpa _ 400x400. That lets me know what size it is. All right. So now I'm going to go on over here. Go over here. Share this tab instead. Just a simple image resizer. This one I tested out and it didn't compromise really the picture at all when I changed it. Even if you do a larger one, I went ahead and tried to like do all these different things. But as you see, lock aspect ratio, it's using pixels, which is great. I'm glad it's using pixels because that's what I used. So let's resize the image. Just that quick, just that fast. Boom, download the image. All right, we got it now. Oakley dokley. So now that I've done that, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I have Grandpa Purpa's ability here. So Grandpa Purpa, here we go. And there we go. Grandpa Purpa looks incredibly old and pretends he can't hear anyone. But everybody knows that Grandpa Purpa has some of the best hearing around. In fact, he can hear what Fate of Monsuda is coming around the corner far before any human can. View 2 cards of your choosing from opposing Monsuda card shark's hand. Now, the reason that this one, there's a couple abilities where you can look at the whole hand. There's an ability where you can look at the top 3 or 5 cards on someone's deck. And the whole point of this is that they're different costs. All right. So we have different cards like this where you can see what's in your opponent's hand or what's coming up for your opponent, which what's coming up is even better, in my opinion, than knowing what's in their hand, because you can kind of determine what's going to probably be laid on the field. Where this one is 1 HP, 1 attack, but it's only got 1 cost. All right. So the 1 cost is kind of awesome, right? You can even figure out early on if you're going to have to deal with an onslaught. And maybe you want to save one of your cards that has a little bit of removal or something like that because you've seen a card in there that you want to use it on. So it'll help you strategize is the entire point of this. This card's really only useful if you use it to strategize. It's also useful if you have other cards in your deck that allow you to, oh, let's share this tab instead. But yeah, I go ahead and I copy that because I'm going to be putting that in the thing there. So let's go ahead. Let's stop sharing there because we're going to go ahead and present, share screen. I'm going to go to window and we're going to go back to flower type, right? So now we have all of the pieces. I'm going to go ahead and rename that because it's not 400 by 400 anymore. It's 430 by 430. So Grandpa Purpa 430 x 430. And then all I got to do is just drag it on over here. Boom. There we go. I have it on the move, so it should just move automatically. Yep. And so now I can just lift this guy on up. I like using the arrow keys because it's precise. It's exact. I don't accidentally go off. As you can see, I think I went a little too high there. Now I switch on over here. And then I just zoom in to make sure that there's no creases on the edges. It's meant to fit perfectly in there, as you can see. So that's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing, is I'm making sure that those corners are looking good. Which those corners are looking good, that's very nice. Now, whatever you go ahead and put in is going to be centered when you drag it on over. So that's part of the reason that I zoom in on this, is because it's a lot easier. Boo! There we go. And again, I like to try and be precise with this stuff. Now I know it's in the middle, and then it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be in between the third square here, in between the third square from the bottom, third square from the top. So there you go. You go 5 ticks down. They're 10 ticks each. So 5 is right smack dab in the middle there for you. So, ta-da! And as you can see, you got a quarter of this square in each of the corners, which it can kind of be hard to tell if you don't have a different colored block next to the other one. But that's kind of how you tell that things are lined up. Boop. And then I scoot on over here. Then, whoa! Jesus. Tried to like click the 0 and instead it like highlighted everything. All right, so there we go. Only had to go 1 tick over there. I like to make sure I'm lined up here, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Right smack dab in the middle. And then when I go ahead and shift through the cards, anything else that has a 0, it won't even look like this moved. Even though the card has changed, it will look like the 0 is exactly in the same spot every single time, which is what I want. And same thing with this one here. All right, so this is at the 3 mark in here. So I have to be careful because the sword I can easily screw up on. There's only 2 blocks on this one. It's a little uneven compared to the other ones, although it is using the same exact amount of blocks from left to right and from bottom to top. So it can be centered the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got to make sure I slide down here because there's got to be 2 on the top. There's 3 on the bottom. See, I have 1, 2, 3 bricks. So I got to go down 5 more ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Right smack dab in the middle, just like the other ones were. And now we're going up here. What the happened to this? How did you get moved? Bro, I hate when that happens. What did you do? What happened? Why did you get moved? Here we go. Make sure that's lined up again. Did the card get moved? The card got moved. That's what happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened there with that. Every once in a while when you go to move stuff, it'll like randomly select the card, which is part of the reason that sometimes it takes 10 minutes. It's because now I have to like go in and change that again, which I find personally annoying, but I must have accidentally clicked the card. It's part of the reason that I use the keyboard. It's part of the reason that I use the keyboard. Oh my God. And of course you're like, no, you have to click me. Part of the reason I like using the keyboard because it's a lot harder to fuck that up and move the card itself, which, as you can see, I was like, how did this get off kilter? And then I tried to fix it. But fortunately, I took a closer look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And now it'll all be lined up. Assuming that it didn't randomly decide to do something. Sometimes that'll happen. Sometimes it'll randomly get a mind of its own. There we are right in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bing, bang, boom. So there we go. One's on all the sides. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Zoomed out too far. There. All right, so there we go. 1, 0, 1, all in the right spots. 1 there. The card hasn't shifted anymore. That's another reason I don't use the compress tool. I found for some reason when I use the compress tool, it'll start compressing the main image. It'll start compressing other things, even though I haven't asked it to compress anything. Like all of a sudden it starts changing the dimensions of other things. It like sets it off by 1 and 1 and starts fucking it up. So I've stepped away from the compress and decompress tool. So I only just upload the images as they are. Because like I said, everything else kind of like functions as I want it. You know what I mean? I like to set this up because when I set the parameters first, it doesn't like just type it in one line, which I hate. And I always zoom in here if it lets me zoom in. I don't know why sometimes it does the back pedal thing there. All right, got to make sure it's right on the edge. And I'm making sure that the actual line itself is on the edge. So, oh, nope. Doubled back there on me. And then same thing, bring it on up. And I do this mostly because I want to make sure everything is uniform. Boom. So there we go. Now it's the same size as all the other ones are. I should still have it copied and paste. All right. So for this one, I appear to have not written. Here we go. 28. Hit enter. Switch to that. Switch to C. I want the Cooper Black. All right. And then I'm going to hit enter there. Wow. Not what I wanted. All right. So I'm going to set and type in hearing aid. For some reason, it switches back to 62 every time. I don't know why. That's usually why I go ahead and do this portion first. Hearing aid, and it switched the font again. See? Cooper Black, 36. There we go. Underline. All right. Oh, you're up there in that thing. Hit enter. All right, there we go. Hit this, 18, hit that, boom. So there we go. And with that, our card is finished. And then just always double checking everything's on center, everything's in the middle, everything's just do a quick once over. It doesn't hurt you to do that. And then you always got to keep in mind that these are all centered. You got to make sure that these are all in their correct places. Let me check on this one. This one appears to be over further than it should be. So here we go. This one appears to be over further than it should be, but it's not. See, I'm glad I checked that because I'm looking at this line, which is way out of there. But as you can see, it's in the right spot. So I like checking it. I like checking it just in case. But yeah, it's in the same spot as all the other numbers. And that's what I care about most, is that they're all in the same spot. I try to make it so that they're centered and stuff like that. But if you have something happening on the left side of the image and not on the right side, sometimes it does look like that. But always double checking, always making sure. That's how we do it. Blue Penguin. I've thought about that before, but the issue with that is so many people don't look at the battle mechanics sheet, and so many people wouldn't know what their cards do until you get in the game, and that would just detract from so many people. A lot of people want to be able to see what the card is going to be and what its stats are going to be and stuff like that, and be able to actually see it. I can't tell you how many people have told me it's very hard for them to envision these cards at all with the mechanics that I've listed. So trying to appeal to the masses. Because otherwise, people will look at a card and they won't know what the ability is. They won't know what all the other stuff is, which is, like I said, I'm going to have to go in and change most of these. And in the game, I'm going to have to change it as well. So when you play this card, even though it's a first edition card, it might have different numbers. It might have different text. In game, it's going to change whatever I did. I refuse to read. Make it speak it out. Talk to text in that. Just me reading the stats of every NFT, just make it a video and just like add my voiceover to it. Tetracell cost 1, attack power 1. But yeah, no, in game I'm gonna have to go ahead and use basically a blank slate and have it kind of change and overlay and stuff like that. But the good news is it's very easy to get those, because all I'll have to do is literally just toss these 430 images inside of the trimmed image for the game, and that'll take 2 seconds. Sensei's voiceover. that would be pretty entertaining. All right, back to the grubfish. Oh, hold on. Let's save this one. Let's save it, right? Let's not screw up here. We got a whole nother card done. Grandpa Purpa, first edition. So there we go. That's kind of the whole point of the first edition, is that they'll be a little bit different from the other ones. You'll probably see that things will get nerfed, things will get unnerfed, nerfed. Things will get buffed, and things will get nerfed. There we go. That's how you say that. Some cards may go up, some cards may go down in terms of their base stats. Some abilities may change a little bit because they were just a little bit more powerful than I anticipated them being, which I won't be able to know that until we play test. So, like, trying to say that these are the finalized cards, that's, to me, that doesn't make much sense, because we got to get in there and we got to see what's actually overpowered, what's not overpowered, which, again, will create fluctuations in the cost of stuff as we get closer to the playable things, because what might be the alpha, what might be the omega strategy, the meta strategy, if you will, during the alpha and beta phase may change up once we go to the playable cards. And that will be based off of the data that we pull in. If there's a card or a deck that is like lots of percentage points higher than any other deck near it in terms of winning, then we'll have to look at those cards and we'll have to like probably nerf those cards. If there's certain cards that nobody is using at all and it's just a waste of a card, we may have to go in and buff that card so that people actually go and use it. So it'll be a balancing act once we get the data and stuff like that. But that's the whole point, is get that data. And then once we make the playable card drop, which some of you may not even have to participate in, if you have enough THC and you go ahead and get enough to have a playable deck based off the first edition cards. So yeah, no, that's just it. And the first edition cards will still be usable once the playable cards, the perfected playable cards, as I like to call them, come out. And like I said, as we were talking about, as Blue Penguin brought up, why not just have the overlay in the game? And that's just so that people can see the cards, people can understand what their capabilities are, so on and so forth. Because I think, like, for what's it called? For like the Hive game, Splinterlands. For Splinterlands, when you go ahead and upgrade a card, it's not like it just changes the card and stuff like that. You burn cards to get the new NFT. So kind of similar in terms of that. They want to make sure that people know what the card that they're getting has on it before they get it. So same thing, same sort of situation there. That's why I'm putting it on there. I know that that's going to make more work for me down the line, but I just think that that will help in terms of people being able to picture the game as we build it. And then further on, when you are playing the game and you're looking for new cards and stuff like that, you don't want to like look at a card and just have an image and then be like, all right, let me pull up the battle mechanics list. Let's see what its attack is. Let's see what all of its stuff is. Does it even have an ability? Is the ability any good? What are people saying about the ability? Like, nah, just card. There it is. Boom. Description. All that good jazz. All right. So hold on. I think I saved it. Grandpa Purple First Edition, which makes exporting it very simple. So all I have to do is hit export and then just keep all the original parameters. I hit export and boom. Now we have Grandpa Purpa, which if I just go and just slide this on here, boom. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and stop screen, go to present, go to share screen, do that. There you go. See? Grandpa Purpa. He's there. He exists. He's a card. He's for reals. He's for really reals. So that's pretty neat. I'm a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of it. This has been pumping me up, dude. Oh, this was kind of a pain in the butt earlier. It's not a pain in the butt anymore. It looks like we have exactly the right amount of contestants. I'm going to go ahead and 59. 59, we're starting the giveaway, and we're just starting the giveaway right after this one. So you don't want us to take 10-minute turns reading through the ability spreadsheet? No, I don't want that, Alicia. See, I want you guys to be able to scroll over the card, see exactly what it is. Because you're totally right. If someone has like +3 attack, right? All of the cards are going to have to go up +3 in value. So that's like another thing that has to be added in for the coding and stuff, is that the overlay will change. So in the game, it's going to be an overlay of the numbers on top. And if something comes in, they kind of have to bloop, switch +3 on each attack. So that's the most important thing. And then I'm going to have to make sure that it shows it on the field in addition to when you hover over it. So that's going to be another thing that I have to figure that out. That's going to be super duper fun. But it's just like everything else I didn't know how to do, which has been everything. Everything in this collection before I did it, I didn't know how to do. So it's just business as usual in the Faded Monsooniverse. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's been super fun, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it's fun to learn new stuff. I don't think anything is too difficult to learn. You know what I mean? Like, it's time consuming. It's difficult. Don't get me wrong. Like, I gotta find time in the day. I gotta actually retain the knowledge. I gotta actually get better and better at it. And that is difficult if it just in the grand scheme of everything. But just because usually the shit that is worth anything is, you know, there's a tall mountain to climb before you get to the summit. 200 IQ, well played. Definitely not. Definitely not. I have a high IQ in like mathematics and science. And then when it comes to like social stuff and when it comes to like processing, I'm like, super stuff. So I'll get the right answer eventually. Just sometimes it takes me a little longer to process and for other people, it drags the general IQ down. But I have a pretty high IQ when it comes to mathematics and science. I have a pretty high IQ when it comes to those two subjects only. And then English is like a little bit further down, and then other subjects. But yeah, when it comes to like processing any sort of social capabilities, I am lacking heavily. Lacking heavily. All right, let's start. Wow, we're ready to start this time. So let's go ahead. Grubfish Royale, 1st and 30th. First, you're getting that Mr. Smashy out there. You're getting where am I? Mr. Smashy, Calypso Crystals, and Ricardo Rhino. Those are all going to $23.99 for the Ricardo Rhino is the lowest listing on there. I love it. I love that people are valuing these cards. 47 wax? That's the suggested price. This is a promo card. Oh, this is crazy. You guys are awesome, dude. Like just looking at like some of the suggested prices, looking at what the current lowest listings are, looking at different stuff and things like that. Like people, you can tell that some people have read abilities. You know what I mean? You can tell some people have come in and tried to get stuff done here, and I love it. I love it. Oh man, it's getting intense. Dave Ira winning again somehow. How? While all NFT projects are in Winter Bear Abyss mode. Was there a predecessor to that? I may have said something. Moonwalk for the win. There we go. There we go. All right, Dave Ira coming on in there. Control V. Oh, nope, that's not going to work. Forgot. I copied and pasted something else. Come on, transfers, load faster. There we go. Twitch giveaways. Share this tab instead. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. There's 3. Get the little Mr. Smashy action in there. A little harder to find yourself a Series 2 promo card as opposed to a Series 5 promo card, in my opinion. Some people apparently pop up. The weird thing is I watched the pop-up window happen. Like, I saw it happen with my own eyes. So it's just so dumb that they do this. 1337 Helix. I don't know who you are, but it's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. It's funny because I clearly sent it. Here we go. Here's this, and we've clearly sent it. So, boom. And we're sending those on out. Send those on out to 30th. Congratulations. Congratulations. Absolutely awesome. Woohoo! All right. Let's go ahead and let's try and open up another one. Let's try and come on now. Let's get something epic here. Let's go. Another giveaway going. Get another giveaway going. Have ourselves a good old time. Have ourselves a good old. All right, we got Riker Tiger. Hey, legendary Albus Alluvium. How about that action? All right, let's go back to open more. We're going to leave that. We're not opening more right now, but we're going to check it out. We're going to check it out. All right, close that. Let's go share this tab instead. Let's see if something crazy happens. Let's see if something crazy happens. Someone already put their General and Everything pack for sale on the market. That's okay. It's yours once it gets sent there. Once it gets sent there, it's yours. You can do whatever you want.
Sensei Square Productions.
And a Zany Zong. There we go. A little common Zany Zong action there. Alrighty, so let's go over here. Let's go back to inventory. Let's go back to the inventory. All right, so first place, you're clearly getting Albus Alluvium. 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, and 25th. All right, so Riker Tiger going to 20th, 25th, 15th getting Zany Zong. 10th is getting Rubus Rugus. 5th is getting Granny Gilda. And 1st is going to be getting Albus Alluvium, which is going to be a pretty darn good card. Pretty darn good card. It is a legendary after all. It is a legendary after all. Let's go ahead. Let's get, do I have the next Grubfish underway? I do not. Let's get the next Grubfish underway. So exclamation faded, bruh. Exclamation faded, bruh. Get on in there. There's the wall of address. It's the same one as before. Everyone should know it. Everyone should know it. Everyone should love it. And let's stop the screen there. Let's go ahead and hit present, share screen. Badoop. Go to window, and we'll go over here. Grab the purple. Bam. So already got this one saved. Already got this one done. Let's hit open. Now I'm going to probably describe what I'm doing less here and just go ahead and try and get it done. Go ahead and just try and get it done. See if we can get it done on the quick here. So what is it? It's 10:06, so I want to get this done by 10:11. Let's see if I can get it done by 10:11. All righty. So hard for me not to narrate. All right, so we just did Grandpa Purpa, right? Where are you at, Grandpa Purpa? Already off to a bad start. Already off to a bad start, as you can see. Was Grandpa Purpa the last one for flowers in this one? Danny Disc. Maybe he was the last one for flowers in this one. I think so. Because if I keep scrolling up slowly, yeah, Pucker Trucker, I think, is the next one. Find out just to make sure. Want to make sure. Already failed at our at our trying to get things done quickly thing here. Grandpa Purpa, and yeah, that's it. That's the last flower type for this one. There's no flowers in the mythics. There's no flowers in the legendaries. Series 2 was a great series for what's it called? Great series for joints. Oh, here we go. All right, there's Big Bubba. Where's Pucker Trucker? There's Pucker Trucker. All right, so Pucker Trucker is who we're gonna do. All righty. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to open that pixel. I've already failed this challenge because I didn't know which one I was doing next. See what I mean by it taking 5 to 10 minutes? Because unless you have exactly known what's going on next up, you have like a list or whatever, that makes it usually go much faster. I also like to rename things. If I didn't rename things, probably would go faster, but I want to be able to find these files later. Because as we already stated, I'm probably going to have to redo them. I wish I could do 430 by 430 inside of the actual, like, I wish I could do 4.3 for the scaling inside of the pixel art, but you can't for whatever reason. So that's why I am using the image resizer and made sure it was one that didn't compromise heavily the image quality. Which such a small change in size, it doesn't seem to affect it really hardly at all. I'm sure it does to some degree because I'm blowing it up a tiny bit, but it looks really good in general. All right, so there's the Pucker Trucker. What in God's name just happened here? What? What? What just happened? Am I like crazy here? Nah, man. Why did it load in like that? What, did this thing hear that I'm trying to go quickly and so core pointer? No, I don't know what's happening there. All right, switch back over to that. Let's see if loading it in this time does the same thing. Why is it removing black? Why is it removing black from the image? I'm so confused. What are you doing here? Okay, let's just discard changes. I don't know what fuck just happened there and why it's doing. This is one of those things that I'm talking about where, like, if everything would just work normal, it would be okay. But I don't know what hotkey I must have just hit that made it so. There we go. Flower template trimmed. Yes, grab that. Bring it on over. Oh, whoops. Control Z. No, I need to open it. There we go. Open. Open. Start a new file for me. Open. There we go. Wow, what the man? Did I do it on the image resizer somehow? What happened? What the fuck is happening? Oh, wow. I said I wanted to go quickly, and then it was like, no, you won't. We're going to shit up. It's talking about how this works just fine. And it's like, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It worked the first 11 times, but this time something's magically different. All right, let's try. I re-saved the image, hopefully this time. What is going on? Why is it removing the black on there when what is happening? All right, I'm gonna delete it one more time here. I may have to just figure out what's going on here off stream because this has been just super enjoyable and all. But yeah, I'm not adding any specifications on there. Shouldn't be removing that at all. Download the image. Let's try yet again. F2. Label it properly. This is hilarious. This is the first time this has happened. It's like basically like, nope, we're gonna fuck with you every single time. Yep, it's every single time, and it's weird because like when I hold on, what is your deal right now, image resizer? It hasn't done that to a single other one. What did you like? Hear me praising you? Or are you like, oh, no way? Yeah, perfect quality. My ass. It was perfect quality until out of nowhere it just started picking up. Yeah. Resize your image. I may have to just start a brand new thing here. It might be something inside of the program that I've like accidentally switched on. Pick a layer or guide. Like, I don't, what got clicked on here that's like canceling other shit out? Anti-aliasing? Maybe that? Is it that? I don't know. I thought that was on before. I haven't clicked anything on this thing. I must have hit some sort of hotkey that's causing this, which is fun. I can't wait to figure out what hotkey I've pressed. That's kind of what I mean. Which hopefully if I open a brand new one, whatever I've clicked without my knowledge will disappear. Yeah. So hold on. Let's just, nope, discard changes, discard everything. Image. What are you, like, why is it doing that? Why would all of these be totally fine? No, I want a brand new, okay, I want a brand new template. Nope, it's going to keep on popping these up. Save. What changes have I made to this? Alrighty. I already exported them as I wanted them. All right, so go ahead and do that. I'm gonna click out of that. Let's get this next grubfish going. That was just not what I was expecting. It's like trying to do it in 5 minutes. Nope, I'm gonna fuck up royally. Just all of a sudden, here's a new issue that's never happened before. Oh, thanks! Woohoo! Oh, how kind of you. Put the pucker in your trucker, right? I have no idea what it's doing too. I know what it's doing. It's removing the black in the picture. Everything that's black, it's removed, which that is something you should have to turn on. So I must have hit some random thing, and it's like, oh no, you hit it. It's happened. You have no say in the matter. You're just screwed. Like, no, that's bad. I don't want that. I want none of that. All right, so I have image resizer. Let's go ahead and I'm going to pull this up here. Looks like not many people have got in, probably because they didn't even know what was going on. So I'll go ahead and share that. And I'm going to, with GIMP in the background while you guys get in. You guys have until 10:17 to get on in here while I try and figure out why this thing decided that it's going to have a shit fit and start randomly removing the black from all of my images that I load in there, which that won't work for anything that I load in there. So update available. No thanks. Hold on, let me see. If I just load this in here. There it is with all the black images on it. There it is with all the black lines. All right. So let's open up the trimmed one. Love how you're acting like I haven't recently used Old Boy Blue, first edition. So it's so fun. Desktop. And Michael will go to downloads. Now it's going to load all the downloads. I wish you would just function on on there it is. There. Yay. So there's that. There's this. Are you going to load in properly? Thank God. All right. See, I'm not crazy. So sometimes you just have to leave and come back because sometimes GIMP is weird and just bugs out. It starts removing stuff. Oh my goodness. That was so weird. Because here, it's totally fine now. Just loaded it on in there and boom. Like nothing changed. What the? I hit Control Z once. Oh my God. I hit Control Z once and it got rid of the whole image after moving it. All right. So there we go. We're going to move it up slowly but surely. Biggity bangity boom. And that's how it works. There we go. So when it works as it's advertised, it's pretty amazing. But again, this is why it's not going to be mega fast. Mega simple. It's simple, but like only when shit works as advertised. That's when it's simple. All right, so we're gonna go back though. I'm gonna go back to share the screen here. I'm gonna use the restroom super fast, but let's get these grubfish rolling. Shall we? Shall we? It's 10:17. I think everyone that's here is here. First is getting Albus Alluvium, and then where are we going from there? Where are we going from there? First, getting Albus Alluvium. 5th is getting Granny Gilda. 10th gets Rubus Ruckus. 15th gets Zany Zong. 20th and 25th get Riker Tiger. There we go. That's how we're doing that. Boom. All right. Hopefully you guys are all in. You've had plenty of time to get in. Exclamation faded, bruh. It's been on the screen multiple times. So I'm going to have to start it because we got to get rolling. We got to get rolling. Let's start the next giveaway here. Get on in. I come back right when someone won. Congratulations to 1337 Helix coming away with that Albus Alluvium. Fortunately, saying that I don't have anything saved here. Of course, you're saying I don't have anything saved for some reason. Of course, that's what we're saying. All right, here we go. Oh, I didn't realize I had those other ones open already. All right, there we go. E5YDI, you're getting Albus Alluvium. Boom. There you go. That is our 1337 Helix friend. Approve that. Approve that. Why are you asking me to approve stuff all of a sudden? We just want to be extra sure. I've already given access to those specific contracts, so I don't know why it's like acting like I haven't. But what else is new for my cloud wallet and what else is new? An atomic hub. Shit's always broken. Why am I surprised? Wait, I'm not. Business as usual. Congratulations. Ajax C, VFM Boo 11. I have noticed that it is registering the NFTs that I've sent much better. That's interesting. I swear they fixed one thing and they break 3 others. I don't know. I don't know what they do over there, but it's always something broken. Oh man. Oh man. It's always something. Always something. Something's always broken. But hey, I like that it's showing the API is not all super jacked up. I like that. It has been for quite some time. Transaction failed. Of course you failed to pull up the pop-up window. Even though it doesn't say that any... It's hilarious because I see the pop-up window come up and then I see 0 notifications on my browser that it's blocked a pop-up. But they're like, we broke. We don't know what's wrong. And then I did send it and now it says that that's still there. It's not. So if you want to just add things to the list of what the effery. All right, so there we go. Get that going. Send that. And then we're going to go ahead and open up. Number 25 is Piotreku. Going to be getting the final one here. Oh my God. How about the pop-up wallet doesn't show up 14 more times? Boo! Here we go. See, it says that it's still there, right? But if I go over here to this new one that I just opened, boom, they're gone, which is always super duper fun. So annoying. Just work. Asking me to approve it, asking me, why am I double approving? It's just a simple transaction that I'm sending from one to another. Ugh. It's just whenever I feel like something good is happening. It wouldn't pull over to Atomic. Yeah, it had me log in again when I clicked on that. Hopefully I'm not on like... Hopefully I didn't give all my keys to Crittercraft yet. Not that I think he would ever do anything like that. By the way, he's like an actual game maker. I think he's got something called Sylvester that came out. I don't know if it's recently. Use the wax.atomic. You're using the beta. Is that what it's launching as? Take me back to Atomic Hub Wax. Well, I'm just clicking on, what's it called? Oh, I guess maybe that's it. It's not on Wax on Atomic Hub. So that just has to do with the Crittercraft, because when I click on it, it's bringing me to that. Like if I hit this name here, see, it's just Atomic Hub. So that explains that. So I guess I can just add Wax in front of it. Hooray! So weird that that's what it would be hooked up to, though. So strange. All right, share this tab instead. Let's hit play again. All right, so go ahead. Guys, this is for the last one. We're going to do some Gen 1 Everything packs. 1st, 15th, and 30th, I'll get the Gen 1 Everything pack. Here we go. Here we go. Get on in there. Exclamation faded, bruh. It does bring you to the beta. That is correct. I just didn't recognize that because I wasn't looking at the top. So for whatever reason, bringing you to the beta. So if you're a streamer or whatever, keep a lookout. Moonbaz Marty caught it. Moonbaz Marty caught it. Hex to the yeah. Hex to the heck yeah. Got more people here on the Faded Monsuda morning show than we usually do. I know that Mark Clark rated us. Did we get another rate? A lot of times there's only like 30-something people showing up here. Maybe there's just no one else streaming, so everyone's actually showing up as a viewer. I'll never understand Twitch. I'll never. It's all bullshit in my opinion. You guys got until 28. You guys got until 28. I'm going to take a quick peek at Pucker Trucker here. All right, so we got Pucker trucking it. Select one card from your deck. In 3 turns, draw that card in addition to your regular card. Pucker Trucker is going to be awesome. Trucking it. He's got 2 health. He's got a 3 cost on him. 2 health, no attack. No attack, no armor. So I think that you're going to have to be keeping this dude alive for 3 turns, which is going to be hard. But if you have some solid taunts and stuff like that, and you have a meta strategy that you're trying to pull from the deck, Pucker Trucker could be absolutely awesome, but he's going to get a lot of aggro. Just to be clear, you better have a solid defense when you put down Pucker Trucker. Again, these are things that we must, balance and stuff like that. There's other cards that do stuff similar to this. There's actually other cards that will put things from the top of the deck to the bottom and vice versa. So keep an eye out for all those kinds of cards. Those are going to be ways that you can go ahead and make sure that you're getting your... But 3 turns is a long time to wait. Let me make that clear. You can look at this and be like, oh my God, that's so OP. And then you'll realize, oh wait, not really. Oh wait, not really. You got to keep them alive for that long? That's hard. But yeah, after you activate the ability, 3 turns from that ability on your draw phase, you get that card in addition to your draw card, which that's pretty awesome. So you get 2 cards on that turn if you can keep them alive. Which, God, that would suck if you pulled that card, right? It's suck so you declare the card, but you don't pull it. But when you pull it out of the deck on that 3rd turn, obviously there's going to be a shuffle. So if you have an ability where you've like undercut like Grungely, make sure you don't put something on the bottom of your deck when you know that you're going to be shuffling on the next turn. Something to keep in mind. Something to keep in mind. All right, let's see here. Oh, right. I got to go ahead and put some stuff in here. And let me just double verify here. Yes, 2 health. Just making sure I got the right thing on there. I don't want to have to go in and redo. I'm going to probably have to go in and redo some of these. I'm already aware of that. But that being said, I would rather have to redo less of them than more of them. It is for certain. Boom. So there we go. Everything's loading in nice and easy now. Thank goodness. There we go. I crazy? Did I not bring it all the way over? I must have not. It's not showing up there. There we go. That one's lined up. And then we just need the 3 for the tetracell cost. And that will complete us. On the number portion. And then we just go ahead and add the text on there. Forget it. I'll show you the ending portion of it, right? So there we go. We got that on there. Pucker Trucker's looking normal again, which is appreciated. Thanks, Pucker Trucker. No. That. Oh, come on. There we go. So that one's lined up properly. That one's now lined up properly. Oh my God. Please stop going back up. Okay, come on. I got like my mouse pad like just at the wrong distance that I'm like sliding off of it and stuff. Just making that last one not fun. All right, so there we go. Zoom out. Trucking it. There we go. Cooper Black. Change all of it to 36 there. That's what all of it's going to be. Well, that's what the title one is going to be. And I hit enter there. Then I go over here. I highlight all that. 28. Switch it to that size. I hit enter. It should have that separated. 18. And then add the underline. Boom. And there we go. Another faded Monsuta done. Which that's the beauty of having, you know, all of the pieces completed is now it's just plug and play over and over and over again until we're done. And then all I got to do is save this bad boy now. Hit save as. And then I go Pucker Trucker first edition. Boom. There we go. And then I export. Boom. And that's it. It's done. It's a card. Alrighty, and then again, we can go in, and I'm running late now, but I just want to show this off. I don't know. I'm really excited about getting all this done because once most of the stuff that I want to try out, so I can get a playable up while I'm building the NFT playable version. Like if I wanted to have like a sample where you could just select cards and just make a deck and just try the game and stuff like that. I need to have all of these artworks done. I need to have all of the art I'm going to upload into the game completed. So that's kind of where we're at right now is I've got all of the pictures done, but I need all the cards in order to upload into something like that. So that's what I'm doing. That's what we're getting done here right now. It's going to be a good old time. I tell you what, I'm super pumped. I am super pumped about it, guys. I don't know if I've stated that 14 times, but I'm super pumped. Yeah, I'll go ahead and stop that screen there. Share screen, go to window. Share that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. As you can see, I have the 2 new ones in there, right? And the ones that we've made on stream. Wait a second. Grandpa Perpa, the whites in their eyes didn't show up. See what I mean by stuff going kind of kooky bonkers? Which that's not a thing in here, I don't believe. Is it a thing in there? Huh. These eyes were blacked out on the originals as well. Let me go back and so that was on the image. Was it blacked out originally? I thought he had whites for eyes, but maybe I'm just wrong. maybe I'm just super wrong on that, but I could have sworn. Yeah, it's part of the reason that I got to go through and check all of these is because you find little errors and stuff like that. I'm right in the middle of something, buddy. That's fine. Let's see here. See? No, yeah, he's got whole colorations to his eyes. So something must have happened. It must have gotten corrupted when it went in there. So I'm going to have to go in and like change that image right there. Boom. So now I know. Now I know. But the numbers are lined up. And that's actually kind of nice about that is I can just delete this card and then I can open up the saved file that I have. And all I have to do is delete this guy and then I just have to layer in the other one. So that's kind of the nice part about that is that's why I save all of these GIMP sessions is I can go in and I can recorrect that. So that's the good news about that. So yeah, but that's the whole thing. When you're doing stuff by yourself, you got to make sure that you go back and you check stuff because stuff like that happens super simple. All right, I need to start this, guys. So I'm going to count down from 15, and hopefully you guys can get on in by then. Exclamation faded, bruh. Type in the wallet because I got to get going here. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time to start the game. There we go. First, 15th, 30th, coming in with the gentleman everything pack. Hot diggity dog, here we go. Here we go. Holy hot dogging it. Holy hot dogging it. Who's going to win? Who's going to be first? Who's going to be 15th? Who's going to be 30th? Oh, 30th just got picked. I don't know who it was. It happened so quick. 7, 28, 29. I think it was Ruski Music. It might have been Ruski Music. We'll find out at the end, though. We'll find out at the end, though. Woohoo! Only 4 Gen 1 packs from the last drop. Oh my goodness. And that'll be it until next week, y'all. So might as well snag those final 4. Then it's just faded close packs until we go ahead and put up the next Gen 1 Everything pack. Spry Quasar coming in for a Dubski. Then we got Poppin' Stock coming in number 15 and Silent One. 38 coming in position number 30. Sorry about that. I thought Ruski Music must have been 31 then. Must have been 31 then. There we go. Share this tab instead. Wait. No. Boo. All right, hold on. Perfect. I still have that one open. Ha! Ha! Ha 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 ha. And one, I don't have time to switch to the right page every time. Hopefully you just freaking work. Hopefully you just freaking work. Hopefully you just freaking work. Oh my God, I'm so late. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. I was just pumped, man. I'm just pumped about this. We're moving forward. I like moving forward. As I say, a step every day is going to get you where you want to go. As long as you're taking the steps. As long as you're taking the steps. Someone wants to let Crittercraft Gaz know that I don't really have a direct line with him. I know a lot of people chat with him, though. He's pretty active with the community. I know that Frazzle's gotten some things added in there and stuff like that. So if anyone wants to let him know that it's going to atomichub.io instead of wax.atomichub.io, and we're stuck in this like beta purgatory nightmare, I'll just let him know that. It would make sending praises much easier for me. Yay! No, there's no last place. I don't do last place. It was first, 15th, and 30th. Those are the prizes. But guys, that's the end of the show. I have to go like right the freak now. Is there anyone on? I don't think Left House is going to be on until 1 p.m. Make sure you come back here for the 1 p.m. show. Twitch.tv. You guys have to manually raid on over. We can't use the raid command over here. Who's on?
Guys, go over to Atomic Hub Official. Go over to Atomic Hub Official and let them know that Faded Monsuda sent you, and they can suck it. No. Quadrell is also on. Go wherever you want to go. Go to Quadrell, go to Atomic Hub, go to wherever. Those are the two people that are on. Encrypted's also on. Yeah, Encrypted's on. Yeah, go where you want to go today. I have to leave. I have to get off the stream right now. If I had the raid ability, I'd just pick someone and go, but I don't. So thank you so much for joining us. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. You guys have been absolutely amazing. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. I've had such a great time. And I look forward to seeing you for the weekend stream. It's probably going to be on Sunday. Last time was on Saturday. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. So if you're there, you'll see an announcement for the time/day. I'm going to get another weekend train going on. A weekend train just went off from last weekend. So I'm going to send those prizes out tonight. Probably get another weekend train going either tonight or tomorrow morning. But that's how it's going to go. Thank you all so much for joining us and have a beautiful, beautiful start to your weekend. So long. /raid does not work. Krenak Nork. I'm on StreamYard. StreamYard's stupid and doesn't let me use /raid command here because it's stupid. So that is it. You guys just got to head on over to the next. Yeah, it sucks. I know. I wish I had access or had like admin access to this page so that I could raid. Asked for it for years, but literally, I think we've been over a year here. Left House or V's could raid. They both have admin access. I do not. But since we don't have that and we can't raid anywhere, guys just got to go on over. Like I said, Encrypted 1UP is on. Quadrell's Art is on. Atomic Hub Official is on, which I think is awesome. We had more people here than Atomic Hub Official. Take that, Atomic Hub! Thank you guys for joining us. Have a beautiful weekend. I got to go get ready for work. Have a good one all. So long and farewell.